It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the Y. I'm back. My computer abandoned me. Don't pay that no mind. My shit be restarting. It just be like, it be updating mid what I'm doing. It don't even warn me. Or if it does, I ignore the warning and then it does that. Making it 100% not my fault somehow. Magically. Ooh. Let's open this thing back up. Let's find our Darrell so that we may continue. Nope, I don't want to restore it because the Lord knows why that happened. So I'm going to find it myself again. Thank you. Thank you. Did y'all miss me? Were you worried? Were you worried that I might never return and that something might be terribly wrong? The right answer is yes, you were worried. That's just so you know. Okay. And if you hit the like button on the last live, you got to do it again. Sorry. You got to hit the like button on this one. You got to do it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Hit the like button. Okay. The super chats still counted. They're still there and everything. I didn't lose anything. It's just this one right here won't have those same likes on it. So you got to hit the like button again. You got to do it. SD, what's going on? Yeah, it was in my computer. My computer just decides to just update and restart mid, like while I'm in the middle of stuff. It's quite rude. It's quite rude indeed. Let's see. La da 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 da. Doody doo doo doody doo doo doody. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Okay. She's back. Yes, she is. Show enough. Just thinking about tomorrow. All right. And we're back. Like nothing. It's like nothing ever had. Nothing happened. Yes, hit the like button. Like button.
So state have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
Yeah, I'm just going through each one. I'm on page 50 of 107. Everything's looking great so far, though.
Okay. Fair enough. There's 107 pages. I certainly can give the parties some time to continue to read through them.
Yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine. Spider-Man, what's up?
Mr. Brooks is requesting to go back to his cell. At this point, I'm going to deny that request. He can.
Oh, he want to go back to his cell. Oh, Darrell. Darrell, don't be like that. Come on now, don't. I'm embarrassed for you, Darrell. You don't even need to be embarrassed. I'll be embarrassed for you, okay? This is just humiliating. This is someone's parent, you guys. This guy has made other people. He has planted seeds in other people's children and made them have children. How he got on their list. Okay, the list. Their registry list. Ooh, it's disgusting, Daryl. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna set my super chat goal to 15 since I already got 5 before my computer decided to reset on me. You know what I'm saying? My computer was hating on me. It's okay though. It's okay, hating ass computer. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, computer. You're fine. You're fine. You're a great guy. You know, I always feel like if I talk crazy about my car would start acting funny. So I'd be talking all nice to my car. I'd be like, you're the greatest. You're the most capable. You know? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you also do that. If you be hyping up the stuff that you need to work. If you be hyping up the stuff you need to work, put a 1 in the chat. Hey Robert, what's up, baby? Oh, he's playing Fortnite. Look at him. He's playing Fortnite. Ooh, with his paperback Bible. With his little pen insert inside. Look, you see it? You see his little pen insert? You can see the little thing there. That's where the little pen insert is. That's the page he's on. He read this book all the way to this spot. Yeah, right. Oh. Come on, Daryl. Save your own life here. This is your one opportunity. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. Look at it. Look. He back there talking cash shit behind this box. And you can't stop me. Look, why is he moving his head like this? What is this? That's right. Ignore him. Act like you can't even hear him. He gonna hate that. Okay. Paste. Got the link back. Got my link back up to my membership. Yes. And then one more thing.
I know he's muted, but I can certainly hear him from this side.
Oh, you can't tell him that. You gotta let him think he's talking to himself.
I can't decipher what he's yelling.
What's he saying? Tell us what he's saying. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Is that what he's singing? I know that's what he's singing. You can say it. You can tell us. Look at him. I wish I was... I wish I was a little bit taller. Why is Daryl doing this? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Oh, Miss Santana.
Without a specific waiver of his right to be present, even if it's from the remote courtroom, he's going to remain in that courtroom. And that would require him to have a colloquy with me.
Not the colloquy. Hey, Bobby Bob. What's up, Bob? Bob Moran. Bob. Look at him. Who is you yelling at? Just because she says that she can hear you yelling at the top of your lungs doesn't mean that it's loud, Daryl. It just means that she can hear you and she can tell that you're yelling. So her saying I can hear him yelling at the top of his lungs, it made him think, oh, I'm bothering her with my screaming. This is bothering her. See, she thinks she can mute me, but I'm bothering her. But no, it's really not. That was just her acknowledging. I can't actually hear him actually. If I If I squinch my eyes, I can hear him. He sounds like a silent fart, but I can hear him. And look, Daryl, you wouldn't have to tip your head up when you scream if you move these boxes there. I don't know. You turn your head to the side. He's acting like the boxes are blocking him or something. He's like screaming over them, even though he's turned to the side. I don't get it. Daryl, I don't get it. It's so stupid, which is why I don't get it. Okay? Look at his forehead. Look at this thing. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a rapper. And I wish that girls did like me. And I wish I didn't have to find them on the playground and end up on that there registry. My name is Darrell and my hands are small. My fingers are skinny and very dainty. I got my ass whooped by everyone. I never won a fight in my whole life. My mother let me stay in her car in the driveway. So I used up all her electricity. My name is Darrell, and I ain't shit. Ooh, which is amazing because I look like shit. Ooh. Darrell.
Mr. Brooks, I
Darrell,
know
you're a muse.
you are still muted by me, but I know the audio is working. But I would ask you to specifically advise if there are any specific jury instructions that you are asking be read to the jury.
What was that, Darrell? Not a damn you say? Oh, you like the peninsula? You like the Darrell Peninsula? Ooh, I used to call it an island back in the day when I first started Darrell content. I would call it an island, and somebody in here pointed it out. No, that's a peninsula because it's attached. And I was like, really? So I look it up because I didn't know for sure what a peninsula was. And sure fucking enough, Darrell's got a peninsula, and it's been a peninsula ever since. Darrell's got a peninsula, like an island, but it's still attached a little bit, you know, to some other land mass. It's the peninsula. It's the peninsula. Darrell trying to hide it behind his fort, his Fortnite. This is just embarrassing, Darrell. I'm embarrassed for all of us. He back there just cussing. Look at him. Look. He just yelling. And what you think you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do is the thing you doing.
Mr. Brooks, if you have specific instructions or categories of instructions that you believe this court should consider, I need you to write them down on a piece of paper. If you don't have, I believe I see a writing utensil. I'm not sure if I see a pad of paper. We'll make sure you have that. But given your current demeanor, which is still seems quite animated, and a loud raised voice, I ask that you write it down.
Animaniac. That's what I was thinking of. I said Japanimation. I was thinking Animaniac. Animaniacs. We are the roaches and we're proud of who we are. Look at him. He is still like, why would you put that in front of your face and then be yelling? Why? Like, Because he thought they were going to come and move it. And this is the embarrassing part. He put it up there to be stubborn. And he was thinking they were going to come and move it. But then they didn't. So now he's stuck. Now he's stuck behind his decision. Like, what they should have did was just left it there and never moved it. They should have never moved. They should have just left it there. And then he would have been like, fuck, now I'm stuck. Because if I move it, then it looks like I did something dumb. And now then I had to move it because it was really in my way, the thing I did. So I don't want to do that. So, like, can y'all just come move this and then I can act mad? If y'all come and move this, then I can act like I'm mad about it. And I can act like y'all stole something from me that I really wanted. When in reality, I needed to move it, but I was too stubborn to, and I didn't want to seem like I was admitting I was wrong. That's where he's at right now. He's stuck behind his box. He put the box there and it got stuck. I'm like, fuck. You're like, shit. Now I can't even lean forward. This box is in my fucking way. I want to lean forward and scream at this here monitor. And now I can't even fucking see it. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his dumb ass heart. Bless his stupid ass heart. You got this. You got this, Darrell. I believe in you. Have faith. Get some hope too. I like it when you got that. It's nice. I like when Darrell get hope. Keep Darrell's hope alive so that it can constantly be in a state of dashing. I like to dash his hopes. It's just a thing I like to do. It is. Uh-oh, you're wearing her down, Darrell. Look at her. She's getting so frustrated, she's about to sign your pardon papers. Give it 20 minutes. You'll be on the street. Free. Freedom for Darrell. Gonna get about never 45. But fuck you o'clock. You go get it. You ain't shit 30. You gonna be out of here. You gonna be in a Uber. You gonna be a homeless man in a Uber. That's what you go. Hey Darrell, maybe you can get a petition going. Give Darrell some hope, y'all. He need hope. Darrell needs hope. You gotta give him hope. If y'all ain't gonna give Darrell hope, what is he gonna do with himself? Okay, he got to have hope. Give him hope and then snatch it, and give him hope and then snatch it. Give him hope and then snatch it and then put it in the toilet, smear it all over the walls. Give him hope and then snatch it. Oh, that sounded evil. That sounded evil. Didn't that sound evil? Sounded a little bit evil, didn't it? That sounded, my bad. My bad.
Record that Mr. Brooks is still, I can still hear him even though he's muted due to his level, his tone of voice and volume level that he is using from the neighboring courtroom.
From the neighboring courtroom. The neighboring courtroom. Hey, Sammy, look. You recognize that, Sammy? This is one of my Sammy gifts, y'all. I got so many Sammy gifts. Look, check that. I got this Sammy gift. 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 I got so many Sammy stuff. Sammy's all over my desk.
Included. Just put them in numerical order.
Sammy's all over my desk.
We haven't taken out any numbers.
It's so funny.
Yeah, there should be numbers. I can figure it. There are numbers.
Okay.
Well,
I was gonna say there's not like the ones that are in all of ours. I think
yeah. So that's just the easiest because this goes after credibility. And then
To my little cousin,
325.
little hand. Ooh.
Which it's before defendant elects not to testify, and we have to toss up that one. But. Yeah.
Oh, Daryl, they talking about you behind your back, Daryl. They're talking about you behind your back while you just swinging in your chair like this. Legs are dangling. You know, if you
Mr. Brooks,
can't touch
I'll
the
advise
ground.
you once again if there are any specific requests for either instructions or categories
Girl,
of
like a little
instructions that you want
baby
this
girl.
court to consider, please write a note to pass to the bailiffs who can let me know.
Answer to the bailiffs. I know, right? Imagine trolling the judge in a murder case, your own murder case. Yeah, there's stupid, and then there's Daryl. There's dumb, dumber, dumbest, and Daryl. He like, fuck you. I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna do nothing. So there. And then what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, I'm going to prison forever. That's right. Well, and that's what you get. Hey. Like, this is your trial, bitch. This is your trial, Daryl. I don't even have a P.O. box. I had a P.O. box for like a month. Maybe 3 months. I think first time I got it, I had it for like 3 months. And then I had it set on like a regular thing where it would just come out. And then the thing that I put it on, it didn't, like, it wasn't able to clear the next time. So then I was supposed to go back in there and like change it, or either change it or update the card or whatever thing was on there. But whatever it was, I didn't go in time, because me going to a post office is like rocket science. Like, I just do not go to post office. I just put it off and put it off and put it off, and then I missed the mark. So then me going there was like, oh, I would have to turn in the keys and then do a whole nother one. So I never did it. So she just has my address. Sammy has my address. Like, Sammy actually knows me. But like, I don't have a P.O. box. That's my only things that I have are from Sammy and from the one person who ever did get to send me something when I had a P.O. box. And you know, and that's my my plaque little thing that says 10,000 subscribers that he made me before I even had 10,000 subscribers, just motivating me to try to get to 10. And now I have 30,000, but I mean, don't matter now. I mean, I make a video and it might get 2,000. If I get 2,000 views, I'm like lucky at this point. Like, so, you know, that 30,000, it's not translating. I don't know where those people are now. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. I've been on YouTube long enough to understand how that happened, but I get it. I get it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have one, though. I don't have one. Yes, he did. He passed on. He's in the nether realms. He's in the nether realms now. Sure is. Sure is. I'm looking at them because I'm looking over there because they're on my walls. They're over there. Y'all want to see? Let's see if you can see. Yep, they're on my walls. Yeah, one of them just got my name on it and a little heart, and then the other one is like, it looks like a little plaque, but it says it's got the little YouTube thing on it, and it says 10,000 subs. It's like, oh, I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I always have to look at my thingy. I know it though, but my memory is so funny. It's oh Jesus, let me see. It's what is it? Let me see. Where's my Discord? Yeah. Let me see. Steve, there he is. Steve Yeager. Steve Yeager. That's him. The artiste. He would make like art stuff with like spray paint. He made it with spray paint. Yep, Steve Yeager. There's my Deborah Lee. There's my Deborah. She went to the nether realm. Wagner, yeah. Deborah Wagner. But on here it says Deborah Lee, but it's Wagner, yeah. She went to the nether realm also.
Hey, Your Honor, the state has reviewed all of the
Sure did.
Thank you.
Sure did. There we go.
I know upon my review, I noted a few spots that either in the headings, some information or words that might need to be removed. But why don't you go through and tell me what requests
Paige Matthews.
starting,
That's
and then
right.
we'll go page by page and just tell me what page number and what section.
So I think the first concern I have is with regards to the bail jumping. I know that we had charged, there's 2 separate felony cases.
Yeah, when Mama go to the nether realm, she gonna have plenty of her babies there waiting on her. Mama babies be going to the nether realms. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna pop up in there and be like, what's that? There shit. That's what it's gonna be, honey.
The defendant was out on bail, and I do believe it would be assistive to the jury to have the specific case number. So when we first talking about 61 of 107, we start talking about the bail jumping, and then we go specifically on page 63 of 107, and when we could talk about count 74 and 75, I think it might be helpful to put the Milwaukee case number, because they are different case numbers, so that they know exactly what they're finding that he was out on bail and that as conditions of his release. And those bail bonds were entered into evidence.
Well, I forgot about that. Yeah, he was out on bail when this happened. So then wouldn't the jury have to know why he was on bail, or did they not have to tell them why he was, what the case was that he was on bail for? Because then wouldn't they know that he just ran over her? Like, wait, he was on bail for doing what? But like 2 weeks earlier, he ran over his girlfriend. That was you telling me? And you want me to say whether he's guilty for this or not? Is that what you asking me? Like, how deep can we vote for this hole to be that we put him in? Like, I'm thinking Hades level. You know, I'm thinking, like China. Like, dig until you you know, you know what I'm saying? I always thought it was so funny when they say, if you dig and you get to China. I'm assuming that's because on the other side of the earth, like if you were to drill a hole straight down from in America, like to the other side, is the other side of the globe China? Is that why they would say that? Or is that just, some shit we were saying that didn't realize was like raisins or something? Like, our time, we didn't know when we was being racist. We didn't know. We just saying shit, We didn't even know. It's not our fault. Wonder how much of his babies are still. Oh, baby teeth are in his mouth. All of them. I told y'all. Sammy, I'm telling you, his permanent teeth knew what was up. His permanent teeth was like, fuck you. This guy's going to go to prison forever. We're going to have to spend our whole existence in a prison if we come into this piece of shit's face. Not coming in. Fuck him. He be all right with them baby teeth. They ain't going nowhere. They suit him better anyway. Okay? They suit him better. Let him have them tiny fucking baby teeth. Let him just go in there with them. Okay? Bubba gonna have a hard time if his teeth any bigger anyway. You fuck around and bite Bubba, it's gonna be a problem. Ooh, thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to change the time frame on the new goal. So it only did 30 minutes. That's why it says 2. I was meant to do 2 hours, but it only did 30 minutes, so I forgot. Make sure Bubba has removed a few of them. I know that because they baby teeth, it ain't gonna take much to make them come out. A little bit of friction is gonna a little bit of friction is gonna pop right, and things gonna whoop, they gonna slide right out, and Bubba gonna be happy and satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, gross, but hilarious. Yas, honey, yas.
Let me look at the information.
And then just because I think this was just
yeah, I know they can't mention it, Robert. That's why I was so weirded out. Like when I just heard her say something about them mentioning to the jury that it was a bail jumping, because one of the case things that's on there is bail jumping. So with it being bail jumping, like what did they tell the jury if the jury's like, what's the bail? What was he on? What was that case for that he jumped bail on? Like he was out on bail for something. What was that he did? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if they are wondering what that is. Like, I know what it is. It's him running over her foot with that same fucking car. But I wonder if do they just tell them, we can't tell you? The jury's like, so what was this case? They'd be like, we can't tell you that. But you can guess. I'll give you a hint. think the worst. Think the worst case scenario. And you gonna be right on, okay?
Well, I guess I'll have you, when we look at the verdict forms on page 102 to 107 for the bail jumpings, there's verdicts for the bail jumpings for 3 separate counts, 74, 75, 76. I don't think there should not be one for 76. I believe that should be the battery.
That would be true.
Daryl, they talking about you. At least sit up straight. Your shoulders, your head sinking into your shoulders. I can see your little ear over here. I like Judge Darrell's little ears. Look at her ears. See how they little stick off a little bit. I love a stick off ear. Look at that. That look like mine's actually. Judge Darrell, I think we got the same ears now that I think about it. Look at that shit. Put it on the other side so you can. Well, this one sticks off a little more. Yeah, this one stick off a little more. I don't like. We got the same ear, girl. Ooh, who your daddy? The jury can only be told the charge.
My computer's
Not
just acting up
what
a bit.
it was.
So I'm going to search. I'm going to see what the information says.
Or when it happened.
And then I'll
Oh,
ask Mr. Brooks if he has a position on that.
okay.
Sometimes it's easier if we just list out, I guess, what the changes are requested. I'm going to
Sure.
make some notes and then we'll go through them one by one. But so
Well, after they can do it, but they're not allowed. Well, they're not. Well, I mean, they're not allowed to do it. I mean, I guess if they did do it, I mean, they would just have to say somebody in their family did it or something, I guess. But after the trial, I guess, yeah, they can look up whatever the fuck they want to. Yeah. You must have been watching a science channel or something. Oh, what are we talking about? Okay, here we go. If you drilled a hole straight through the earth from the USA, you'd most likely end up in the Indian Ocean, Southwest Australia, because most of the U.S. is opposite ocean, not China. See, that was just some racist stuff that we didn't know was racist. You know, you were like, well, dig a hole straight to China. I don't know how it would be racist, but you know, anytime you say something that's got to do with, you know, everything sounds racist now in retrospect. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel so bad for the kids today. I'm like, y'all, everything's racist to y'all, isn't it? Like, it's like nothing's a matter of fact anymore. Everything's racist. Oh, I'm like, I don't, that's a hard adjustment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, I don't think that we should be held accountable for that stuff. Like, we lived our whole lives the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be held to the same standard as the young people today. You know, the rules don't apply to us. This is hard. Like, just communication is hard now. You gotta be
And I don't
careful.
believe it was spelled out in the amended information.
say that again?
I don't believe it was spelled out in the amended information.
Right.
So that would be page 63 of 107, whether or not we want to put the specific case numbers.
I can tell you right now, I typically like to follow the information, so I'm probably not inclined to do that, and we can argue that though to the jury. But
Okay.
let's go through the list, and then we'll get the defendant's responses if he's would like to give us those. But we'll go through the whole list. So that's the bail jumping.
Yep, and then with the verdict forms with regard to the bail jumping, just to put on the record, page 102 of 107, I believe there's a count 76, which details it as a bail jumping. I believe that should be the battery.
All right.
I did notice on the motive instruction was incorporated on page 5 of 107. And I know that intent is an element of the battery. I don't believe that was incorporated. I mean, usually it's a standalone instruction. I think the court incorporated it with the first degree intentional homicide because certainly that was.
I think that's part of the pattern instruction.
Oh, it is. Okay, then we would ask for motive. I think that there's a 175 instruction.
Well, yeah, I know you can't like drill straight through. But there's a saying that when I was younger, they would say like stuff like, you know, like saying dig. It was just like a saying where they would say dig a hole. Like you keep on digging, like dig a hole to China. It's like, and even the cartoons and stuff, they would show it. Like they would be digging a hole, like Bugs Bunny would be like digging a hole, and he would come out, peek his head out, and he would be in China. His head would be in China. It's like an old like thing that they would just say. Like it wasn't, but when you're young and you hear it, you just kind of, part of you thinks it's true. That if you were able to, I know you can't go through the Earth's core, but if you were able to just go straight through it, theoretically, like, that what would be on the other side? That's kind of, yeah, but that's, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, we can't actually dig that deep. Yeah.
Instruction that can be given as a standalone.
Oh, hit the like button for Mama. How many likes I got? Marilyn ain't here. Marilyn didn't make it. Marilyn, Christine, Covey, hey, boo. I saw the message, Paige Matthews, but I didn't even notice the name that put it on there. Hey, Christine, what's up? What's up? What's poppin'? How you doing? How you feeling, girl? Ooh.
I'll look at that. Okay, we'll add that.
37 likes. Oh, yeah. Hit the like button for Mama. Yes, please. If you hit the like button on the last one, this is a different one. You got to hit it on this one. You got to do it for this one. Because this is like a separate live. Because I had to reopen a new live. This is a different one. So you got to do it on this one. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, Captain. I got the link to the membership at the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep Mama off the pole. We got to keep her off the pole. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to save Mama. She's a menace. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm so weird. I don't know how I've lived with myself all these years. I'm a weirdo. It is what it is. Ooh. Yeah, honey.
And then on page 65 of
Girl, you
107,
here missing out on all this good judgment of
which
me.
is the 70, the preliminary instruction, defendant proceeding pro se. There's the standard paragraph, which is the first paragraph listed under this instruction, and then there's an additional paragraph. We are going to object to that additional paragraph. I think, again, his running away, his trying to conceal his identity by removing some clothing that would have was identified by numerous witnesses as him wearing a hoodie or a light colored top.
And the slippers that he lost one of and decided to abandon the other one in the playhouse, which is one of those things you really wish that people had a camera set up in the backyard, because I would have loved to have seen him climb out of that playhouse. I would love to have seen shoeless Daryl come out of that playhouse. He would have just been able to just walk straight out. He ain't got to crawl. Because he's so little. He just walk out. Walk down the slide, he slid out. He did. You just know it with all your heart. He did. He did. Well, it's in a slow cooker. Oh, you made a pot roast, Big Mitch? Big Mitch made a pot roast. They call me Big Mitch, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. Do you have more than one account or something, Big Mitch? It's weird, Big Mitch. Your thingy now is like at the beginning of the live, your messages are in green, you know, because you're a member. But now these ones aren't in green. Are you seeing that? Is anybody else seeing that? Or is that just me? You don't have the little symbol next to yours? Did your account literally expire inside of the last 45 minutes? Did your membership expire inside of the last 45 minutes? Because that's so weird that it was like, if you scroll to the top of this, just this live stream in the chat, you are one of the first people. See, look, there it is, green. I'm back and I'm back and I'm back and I'm black. And then there you are, Big Mitch 47 and green with the thingy. And then now it's not. Oh, on a computer. Oh, is that why? Is that what it was? That what that do? That's weird. I wouldn't think that that would do that. Seemed like it would, if it was the same account, it'd be the same account. Because the name is the same, Big Mitch 47. It's the same, it says up there. That might be why though. I get it, I get it. Ooh. Let's see. Keisha. Keyshawn, actually, yes, Keyshawn.
Those are all, and do you have any requests as it relates to instructions that are not in the packet that should be?
No, Your Honor.
Right, let me turn to Mr. Brooks
Times
to see
pi
whether he has any, his
Times
list.
Earth radius squared.
You're not asking for a response yet, Mr. Brooks. What I'm asking you for.
Hold up. Robert, are you being funny with that equation, or is that real? Like, is that that look, if you're serious, that's crazy. That looks wild. But if you're kidding, that's hilarious. He says, somebody Google the distance if you dig all the way through the earth. I think distance equals 2 times pi times earth radius squared. Is that real, or are you kidding? Are you kidding? Or are you just being funny? Is that like a real thing? Did you just type that to be funny, or is that real? Like, is that like an actual equation? Because, I mean, the only thing that's making me think is I thought it was real until I saw Earth Radia. And then I was like, oh, he's being funny. But because I don't know what that is. I need to know. Type it in the chat if you're serious or not.
Is whether you have
That
any
was funny and real.
requests
What's
for
Earth
jury
Radia?
instructions, or in your review you think anything needs to be changed, deleted, added, etc. I know I'd ask that it be put in writing, but I'll also give you this opportunity to verbally advise the court and make your requests. Do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir? I would note he put 2 boxes right in front of where he's seated, so I can't presently see his face. I see his jacket is off, because I can see the outline of his arms, and I can see the jacket on the back of his chair. He is unmuted. I've confirmed previously regarding the audio working, and I will just ask him a second time, sir, do you have any?
It says, well, AI, which knows everything, says it says that, let's see, the distance straight through the earth depends on where you start. As Earth bulges at the equator, it's about 7,926 miles through the equator, but slightly less, around 7,900 miles pole to pole, averaging around 7,917 miles for the full diameter, and roughly 3,959 miles from the surface to the center. Okay, so about 7,900 miles straight through the earth. Like if you were to dig and just like go straight through, come out the other side, 7,900. That doesn't seem like a lot, to be honest with you. Like when I drive home, it's like, it was like 600 miles or some shit. If it's 400 miles, for about 400 miles, maybe 500, maybe 6. I don't know. How many miles does it mean to get home? 11 hours. Carry to 6, carry to 2. I don't know the answer. Oh, but that don't seem like a lot. I feel like it should be more. I feel like that should be more.
Requests as relates to the draft packet of jury instructions, whether that be any additions, corrections, edits, or deletions.
And Your Honor, would it be possible for the bailiffs to just move the boxes off the table so
Yes,
we
I
can
think
see?
that's fair.
So I was right. Your membership literally had lapsed while you were on there, while we were on here. I was like, what in the world? That looks so crazy. I was like, how is that? It's like different at the top. There it is. Yup. Welcome back. Welcome back, Big Mitch. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm appreciate you. Yes, you do. You gotta get back on the bus, honey. Get back on the bus. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm
I'm going to advise the bailiff to remove the box so I can see Mr. Brooks. I don't know what he's doing behind there.
picking his nose, plucking hairs out of his hairline.
He has
He don't have
quieted
to
down. He
spare.
hasn't, I haven't heard him in a while.
Making a roast. Nah, I'm kidding.
If you could move the second one because it can
Making a
interfere with the
roast.
microphone as well.
Oh, they done moved your
the
fort,
third
Daryl. They done stole your fort. That's fucked up, Daryl. They took your shit away.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to ask you for a third time. Do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? Any requests for instructions that aren't included that you believe should be included? Any edits?
Now he acting like he mad that they took it away, but really he not. Really, he's like, fuck, that took forever. Jeez. But I gotta pretend to be mad because otherwise, you know, I look like I did something that I wish I didn't do, and I can't be admitting to that.
Or deletions from the packet that has been provided to you?
Oh,
Hey, why are you telling them to move my box?
Because I couldn't see you, sir.
Or what?
I've asked you twice now, and I'll ask you a third time. Do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? Any additions, deletions, edits, or
Hey
otherwise?
man, you don't gotta talk to me like that.
Do you have any requests
First of all,
she ignored him.
first of all,
related
what?
to the jury instructions, sir?
You ain't gotta talk to me like that. Anything about the jury instructions? Any kind of thing you wanna? And that's another thing. Like, so what we gonna do with the he's so used to talking crazy to people and they get all intimidated and quiet and stuff and simmer down and be like, why are you yelling at me? What? This judge is like, bitch, in 24 hours, you won't be my problem no more. Thank you, Big Mitch, for playing with your emotions. For playing with my emotions. Yes, honey. That's from Friday. I'm assuming that's where that's what that is. You play with my emotions, Smokey. You play with my emotions. Ooh, yes, honey. Thank you very much, Mama. Appreciate that. Yes, she do. Yes, indeed, she do. She most certainly do. Thank you, baby. Ooh.
Man, yeah, I got requests. It ain't like they gonna be honored though. Cause
As it relates to the jury instructions, sir, what are your...
I heard what the hell you said, man.
Well, Mr. Brooks, that was very disrespectful.
Yeah, and I've been getting disrespected since the beginning of this whole process. So welcome to the club.
Oh, thank you for the welcoming.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any requests?
I'm tired of my rights being trampled on here too. I'm tired of it too.
Do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
Ain't nobody understand why I'm frustrated. How you gonna sit up here and make decisions based on what you think I said when I didn't get consent for you to do any such thing?
Oh, look at that vein.
I understand you
Look
may
at
be
his vein in
upset,
his
and I
forehead.
really do,
No, you
but
don't
I've made my
understand nothing.
determinations.
You don't understand nothing. You don't understand anything, Your Honor. You don't.
I'm going to mute him again because he's not answering the questions that I'm very clearly asking him, and I've given him 5 opportunities. Mr. Brooks, do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? I'll unmute you for that answer.
I can't hear everything you're saying.
This is the most tantrum I think he's ever done. This is actually the most tantrum. This is the most. This is the most tantrum. And I'm going to tell you why he doing it. Because he in here. Because if he did this shit in that other room, so I think some of them people, them witnesses, not witnesses, but the people that's just in there watching, that know of this and are in relation to this, or families of these people, somebody probably would have jumped over that fucking thing and went ahead and just grabbed the shit out of him. He probably wouldn't want to do that in there. They'd be like, oh, he feeling froggy. He feeling froggy. Good. I want some of this. Gonna fuck you up, bro. Look at him.
Mr. Brooks, I know the audio's turned up. I believe you can hear me.
You don't understand nothing. You don't understand anything, Your Honor.
Watch this.
You don't.
I'm going to mute him again because he's not answering the questions that I'm very clearly asking him, and I've given him 5 opportunities. Mr. Brooks, do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? I'll unmute you for that answer.
I can't hear everything you're saying.
Mr. Brooks.
Oh, you've scared her so much now that she's gonna let you free. And now let's go ahead and disattach you from this here table. Hey, Darrell, you do know that you're attached to the table, right? It's gonna be hard for anybody to be scared of you while you're attached to the table. Just letting you know. I'm not gonna tell you that we can't be afraid of you, but I am gonna say it's gonna be fucking hard. It's gonna be hard for me to be scared of you. I mean, with you unattached from the table, it was already hard to be scared of it. But I mean, with you attached to it, I mean, we talking, the chances are basically none. You're gonna listen to me. Oh my gosh.
I know the audio's
She's
turned
like,
up.
oh my God. He does know he attached
I
to
believe
the
you
table.
can hear me. You've chosen not to put the headphones on. That's your choice. My final question to you, do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
I just told you, am I muted?
Am I muted? Am I muted? Yes. Yes, you are. You're muted. You are mute. No, you're not muted, but you're muted. I'm going to tell you you're not muted, but you really are muted. So you're going to look like you're yelling at us, but we're not going to hear you. And then we're going to be laughing about it. He wants his bottles. Emmy said he wants his bottle of warm Milky Wilkies. Oh, his blankie and his needs hip and nap. I need my nappy poo. I'm having a bad morning time, and I need my nappy and my bottle of warm milk. Ooh. Is that you, Daryl? That sound exactly like you. Don't lie. Bubba told me that's what you said right before you went in here this morning. He done told on you. He done ratted on you. Bubba's not loyal. Turns out Bubba's not loyal.
Am I muted?
No.
Yeah, he's spicy, Jay.
I just
Spicy
told
Daryl.
you, I don't know how many times
Okay.
I can't hear everything you said.
Then you should put the headphones
What about that
on.
don't you understand? What about
Oh.
that don't you understand? Did you see headphones? You can see everything. You can see boxes. But did you see headphones?
Have
No,
you
you
asked
don't.
for headphones to be provided, sir?
I shouldn't have to ask for them. I didn't ask for my boxes to be moved.
I believe
want
they
my
took
box.
them away previously because you were so agitated. They were perhaps afraid you might break
Yeah,
them.
I'm still agitated. I ain't gonna stop being agitated. That ain't gonna stop. You sit up here and do everything you doing and think God don't see what you doing?
Damn, when you can't threaten nobody with nothing else because you too busy being attached to a table that you gotta try to use God as a weapon. You're like, you think you're gonna just you think God don't see you? I'm like, I mean, I think he see you first because I'm gonna say, let's play the game. Let's play that game. If he can see me, then he can see you. And if I had to guess who he sees first, it's gonna be you. He gonna see you first. Cause you loud and weird, and that peninsula is definitely calling attention to itself. The Daryl hairline, y'all. It's the peninsula. It's the peninsula for me. Look at it. Look at it. Ooh. I'm Daryl. I'm Daryl. It's my peninsula. It's my peninsula. Look at the peninsula, y'all. For those who don't know, this Daryl's hairline is a peninsula. It's like an island, but it's still attached a little bit, so it's a peninsula. And it look a little something like this. Hit it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Have mercy, baby. Ooh, I hope you don't mind. Let Daryl clear his throat. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what Bubba said. Bad mama. Bad mama. Yes, honey. Marilyn, there you are. There you are. I was like 30 minutes ago, I was talking about you. I said, where is Marilyn? And then I was like, oh, Marilyn is gonna miss it tonight. And then there you are. What's going on? Is Joey sleep or no? Is Joey in the bed chilling or no?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mr. Brooks, do you
Doing
have any
this to the
requests
Daryl.
as it relates to the jury
Yeah.
instruction?
Right.
I can hear what you're saying. I can hear what you're saying.
You just told me you didn't. So which one is
Yeah,
it?
I got the headphones on. You can't see that?
What are your requests as it relates? What are your requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir?
Man, don't try to come with this whole little image, sir. Now it's all this, sir, and all this. I'm gonna get where I'm going.
It's 12 degrees.
Gotta
Let me
put
see
on
what it
this
is
little
here.
act like you so worried about what's going on with me. You don't give a damn. Never did.
Mr. Brooks, you're being disrespectful again.
You've been being disrespectful. You've been being disrespectful.
I need to.
It's her calmness. I love it. Like the contrast between him doing all of this and like the most she does is, you know what? You're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. She's not even doing that tone. She's just literally just saying it matter of fact. You're being Hey, Joe, what's up, baby? What's going on? You listening to the big dummy having a melting down? You sound like my daddy. That's what my daddy would say. You big dummy. You like Sanford and Son. You big dummy. Oh, he used to say that. You big dummy. That's hilarious. Yes, honey.
To know what your position is regarding the jury instructions. And I need to know it now.
What you mean? Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you. I need
Yes, 28 degrees here, Robert. It's 28 degrees.
to know whether you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir.
Yeah, first of all, why am I charged with 2 bail jumpings when I was already charged in Milwaukee for the same bail jumping? That's double jeopardy.
That's not double jeopardy. Your objection is noted. It's overruled.
It is double jeopardy. How you gonna charge me with the same charge that I'm already charged with? You can't do that. The Fifth Amendment says that you can't place somebody in jeopardy of life and limb twice. I'm already charged with the same count in Milwaukee.
He is mad, y'all. He big mad.
It's the same bail jumping.
That's warm.
So how am I charged with that here?
Sir, I'm not going to provide a legal explanation.
I'm in the summer weather, huh, Robert? I say it's 28 degrees. He like, oh, that's warm over there. That's like Florida. You over there in the good sun. Like, it's cold. That's cold as shit. What you talking about?
Other than to say I've reviewed that, your objection is noted, but the jury will be instructed regarding the bail jumping.
It can't be because that's double jeopardy. Under the law, if two charges are identical in nature, you cannot place me in jeopardy of life and limb twice. You can't do.
Y'all, let me get some red emojis in the chat. Red emojis in the chat. Give me that. Ooh. Well, what were those ones? And let me see some strawberries too. I like those strawberries. Those strawberries were really cute the other day. Those are really cute in Mama's chat. Mama liked those red strawberries. They were very, very pretty.
Do that.
What's your next?
The same case number.
What's your next request, sir? I'm noting your objection.
I'm trying to talk. Can I get it out?
Ooh.
You always want me to not interrupt you, but you always find a way to talk over me.
I understand your position. I'm saying it's overruled.
You always want respect, but don't want to give it. I'm charged with the same bail jumping charge here that I've already been charged with. That is double jeopardy. You can't charge me for the same exact bail jumping that I'm already charged with, that I was charged with before this even came about.
Sir, the bail jumping charges in Waukesha County are based upon your violating your bail while in Waukesha County by driving through the Christmas parade and allegedly killing 6 people and injuring 61 others.
Okay.
That's the distinction.
Again, there is no distinction. It's the same charge.
It's the same offense. It doesn't mean it's the same factual basis, sir.
Mama got a new member, y'all. Ooh, ooh. Do you see that? Ooh, ooh. Vita, welcome, honey. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Much obliged. A new member? Rare. Rare. The new members that I get are usually like gifted memberships. And, you know, they don't tend to stay because they were gifted. You know what I'm saying? So Mama appreciate you. Yes, she do. You're a rare one, Vita. Mama appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Christy Canner, hey boo. How you doing? How you doing? Churn. Ooh. Everybody, welcome Vita. Welcome.
Jumping with the data violation of November 21 in Milwaukee County anywhere. Further, the double jeopardy prohibition would prevent him from being convicted twice, not charged twice.
All right, so we've addressed that, sir. What other requests do you have as it relates to the jury instructions?
I wanna know why I'm even charged twice with the same thing. You can't charge me in pursuant to a case in Milwaukee that I'm already charged with bail jumping for. I'm already charged with bail jumping for that already. So you can't essentially say, oh, well, because you were already on bail, we're gonna charge you.
It's a different data violation, sir. The conduct for the bail jumping is related to the allegation that you committed a new crime in Waukesha County while out on bond from the Milwaukee County case.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the first bail jumping count. The first. I'm not referring to both of them. I'm referring to one of them.
My understanding, sir, is there's different dates of violations as it relates to that. So I've noted your objection now repeatedly. I understand it. Your request to, I guess, dismiss the bail jumping counts are denied.
I didn't say nothing about counts. I said one.
Whether it's one count or both, it's denied.
Am I not being understood? You can't charge me with the same charge twice. You can't.
It's two separate cases, sir. There's two.
Isn't that 971.23? Isn't that the statute that refers to the double?
All right, sir, I'm not going to have an argument. This isn't fruitful. I understand what you're saying. You're saying there shouldn't be two counts of bail jumping. You believe it's double jeopardy. I disagree with that. They're separate.
I'm already charged with it, though.
This is a circular argument, sir. It doesn't change the fact that, from my perspective, the two bail jumping counts are going to proceed forward. There's been sufficient evidence presented to warrant the jury being instructed.
They can't.
What other requests do you have,
You're not
sir?
gonna talk over me. Don't talk over me. Just like you don't want me to talk over you. Just like you don't want me to talk over you. Just like you don't.
Mr. Brooks, what other requests do you have?
And I just asked you not to talk over me. You've been making your record the whole time you've been over there. You had me muted. I didn't see no requests over there. I didn't write nothing to go over there. I let you do what you was doing. No matter how egregious and biased it is, I let you do what you was doing. Because we both know that what you're doing is not right.
He about to eat the monitor, y'all. Why is you licking the screen is what I want to know, Daryl. Daryl, why is you licking the screen? Daryl, why are you licking the screen, Daryl? That's all I'm asking you. Nothing else other than that. Okay? Nothing other than that. Why is he looking on this screen like this? Oh, Muffins Mimi finally caught alive. Yes, honey. Still didn't get a notification though. I don't know what the answer to that is. Like, some people get it and some people don't. And I say undo the notification and then redo it. And then, some people say it works, some people say it don't. I don't know. I think the algorithm just be hating on your girl, honey. Ooh, it's terrible. I know, and I gotta travel in this shit. I gotta drive in it. I'm gonna have to drive in whatever this is. I'm just gonna take my time, and I might just have to stop at hotels and shit. Like, if it's too bad and stuff. I just be scared. Like, when people be you see those videos like the pile-ups and shit, It'd be like that big ass pile up, and then the tractor trailers can't stop, and then they come and jam into the pile up, and then the pile up, and the pile up. I'd be like, fuck. I know I don't live anywhere where the roads be like that though. I know that would be in like Alaska or some shit. I don't know where those places be at, where they be happening, but I don't think they'd be in regular places, right? I'm scared of nothing, right? I have nothing to fear but fear itself, right? I got no choice. I gotta go.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to refocus your attention to the jury instructions. All of your objections are noted. I understand that. If you can't answer my question, I'm going to move on.
I think he just cursed, y'all.
You can't. I haven't given you consent. Just like
All right, I'm going to mute him once again. He refuses to answer simple questions regarding if he has any requests. He just made an argument regarding the bail jumping, so clearly he has an understanding about the law as it relates to that. It may be a misunderstanding about the law and double jeopardy, but he made an argument. I've denied it. I'd like to know if he has any other requests. If he can stay on topic, I'll I will unmute him again, and he can tell me the list, just like the state went through a list. I need to get through their list. I'm asking you to list out all your requests, and then I will take each one up in turn. So here is your opportunity to give me your other requests, not debate with me about prior rulings. Go ahead, Mr. Brooks.
Don't sit up here and try to play no game talking about you giving somebody an opportunity that you haven't gave me an opportunity to properly defend myself and put stuff into evidence, which I've actually repeatedly.
Daryl having a hot flash, y'all.
You told me we wasn't in the evidentiary phase.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any other requests as it relates to the jury instructions? This is probably the 10th or so time I've asked you this question.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So please stop being incorrect, Your Honor. Please stop.
Do you have any additional requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
Stop being incorrect on the record, Your Honor.
Oh.
That first count 74 bail jumping needs to be dismissed. You can't charge me with two things. You can't charge me with the same charge twice.
All right, I've made a note of that. What's the next issue?
Either one county gonna charge me with it or y'all, but it can't be both. It's the same, it's pursuant to the same exact thing that I was on bail for. The same exact thing, the same exact case. So why are we giving the jury instructions on two cases from another county?
I've made a note of that. What other requests do you have?
Man, this is ridiculous. So I'm not even able to adequately defend myself, present evidence, do anything, because everything I say is going to be found a reason for it not to be valid.
I'm glad you understand how it works, Daryl.
What is the
Mr. Brooks.
Why should I be here when
I've made a note of your request as to count 74. Do you have any other requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
Why are we even having jury instructions? Why do I have to even sit here in this courtroom at this point? Because everything you've been doing without my consent anyway. So you're gonna find a way to do this without my consent. So why do I need to be here for?
Your objection for lack of consent is noted for the record.
Okay, yeah.
Any other requests, sir?
You talking big game to save yourself enough space. But everything I put up, it has no merit in your court. None.
All right, I've asked him many times. I've advised him, and I'll advise him once again. If he fails to answer the question, I'm moving on. Do you have any other requests as it relates to the jury instructions, sir?
You can't move on because I haven't given you consent to it.
All right,
You can't move on. Your Honor, Your Majesty, you can't do it. You can't do it. But why? What you mean, why? Because I didn't tell you that you can. And my permission is why we're all here right now. I gave y'all permission to come in here. That's why y'all are here. And y'all can't go nowhere until I give you permission to do so. Because logic. Look at him. He's so glad they moved those boxes. He'll never tell you that, but he's so glad you moved those boxes because he really wanted to be able to stare at the screen like this. But once he put those boxes there, he was stuck with that decision until they moved them. For somebody who hates to be in front of this screen, he really loves to be in front of this screen.
did not answer. So I'm muting him again. The only request that he has made as it relates to the jury instructions, as he pounded his fist once again, raised his voice. I understand, I really do, that he's upset with my decision to cut off his ability to present a defense, but that decision was made based on his conduct and his conduct alone, as I've outlined already on the record. So the only request that he made was as it relates to the bail jumping counts. I'm denying those requests. whether it be to dismiss one count or to dismiss both on double jeopardy, or to just not instruct the jury. However way I interpret it, I'm denying that. All right, let me go through the state's.
Your Honor, can I add one more?
Sure.
I'm sorry. 154, summary of evidence. I believe we had a map, actually 2 maps that summarize the, we had 3 maps. I think the one was summarized his route, the path that he took. The other one summarized the victims who were struck in the specific locations.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one summarized the positions of the law enforcement officers at the various intersections and throughout the parade route.
I'll make a note of that. I don't believe I saw the jury view instruction either. I mean, that was given to them at the time. I don't know that it needs to be
He got his boxes
reread,
back.
but I think we need to consider that
He
as
got his
well.
box.
And that was
Your
my version
Honor.
of 152.
Your Honor, look out. He's got his boxes back.
All right, so let me go through the
Oh, no.
list from the state.
Oh, come on, Daryl.
Turning to
Don't be like that, Daryl.
page 61.
No, look at him. Trying to get him. You're trying to stack these right. Come on.
So I've considered the request by the state. I am going to rely on what information they put in the charging document. I'm going to deny the request to include the specific case numbers. There is evidence, of course, that was received regarding the 2 separate cases out of Milwaukee County that form the basis for both of the bail jumping counts. It will be up to the jury to review the evidence and make a determination as to the verdict form.
Oh no, Daryl. This fort ain't forting like the last fort did. This fort is not 40 enough. What's the point of making the fort and then the one that's in front of the camera ain't covering you? Like, this is how you know that mama is right. That he really didn't want to have, like, he thought he was punishing them by moving the thing and then they were going to have to move it back. But it took them so long to move it. It sat there for so long. He was stuck with that decision. Right? But then they finally move it and then but he's still like, hey Harley, what's up, baby? He's like, I want to do this thing again because I know that they don't like it when I do it. But at the same time, I don't like it either. So he starts to move it back, but then he's like, fuck. What if they decide never to move it? What if they just leave it? And then I'm gonna be stuck like this all day. So he just puts the one there, and then the 2 stack is on the side, which then makes it, what's the point? So let's see if Mama's right, because I don't recall. Let's see if he slid it over.
Though
to where
that
the
were
2's in
referenced
front.
previously, at least the description of them in the jury instructions, that obviously the 3rd count of bail jumping is incorrect. That needs to be battery, and that change will be made. I'm also having Madam Clerk include all of the numbers for the jury instructions when they go back, so it's very clear. Some of them did not have them on, just frankly from prior cases
Daryl,
that she and I have worked on, but in this case I want to be very clear with all of the numbers. So I think I've addressed the first 2 bullet points. As far as the motive instruction as a standalone, I believe that is appropriate, and I'll instruct Madam Clerk to include that. As far as where it goes, I'm going to just, any instructions that we add should just be in the numerical order, unless there's a other request that's made.
Daryl don't know what numerical means. You gotta
Then the state
clarify.
also made a request as it relates to jury instruction 70, which is found on page 65.
Oh, he's
So as it
taking a nap.
relates
Where'd he
to
go?
this, the state is
He
asking that I
disappeared.
simply
He's actually gone now. I think he
instruct
might have
the jury
escaped, Your
based
Honor.
on the pattern
Your
instruction
Majesty.
and not include that second paragraph. I had previously
Your Majesty, there's a dwarf on the loose. I think he's escaped. I think he ran off with the garden gnome in the yard. I think they're together. Look under the cars. Daryl could just walk under there. He could be there. Just check. I promise. He's as tall as a tire. So he can fit. He can fit.
We advised the jury with another paragraph that I was contemplating including, even if I took out that big paragraph that just said, at times Mr. Brooks has appeared from another courtroom. This must not influence your verdict in any manner. What's the state's position on including that, but taking out the paragraph you request to be taken out?
That's fine.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on that? Which
Yeah,
is,
what's your position on
jury
that,
instruction 70 has to do with the defendant proceeding pro se. The pattern instruction would be basically the first paragraph. I need the bailiffs to move the boxes away from his face. I need to be able to see him. He can keep them on the table, but they need to be moved off to the side. And if he does it one more time, then I will instruct the bailiffs to take the boxes away. Those are trial prep materials.
I remember.
If there's something in those materials related to jury instructions, he should take those out now. Otherwise, they need to be moved away from the microphones and away from blocking his face.
Yeah, take his sword away.
I'm not putting them there just to can't see me. I'm putting them there for a reason.
We don't give a shit why you did
Mr.
it,
Brooks,
Daryl.
do you have any position on the verbiage of jury instruction 70 on page 65?
Don't ask me no question.
Don't
Are you
ask
my
no
accuser?
questions.
Are you my accuser, Your Honor?
All right, he's choosing not to answer, so I'll mute him again. It's unfortunate that he's deciding not to participate in this. I agree with the state. I don't need to highlight with that second paragraph. I will take that out, but I will include in the paragraph that reads, at times, comma, Mr. Brooks has appeared from another courtroom, period. This must not influence your verdict in any manner.
Don't ask no questions.
Inclusion of the instructions that were put on the last couple of pages include 325 impeachment of witness. Its prior conviction, the part about juvenile adjudication, should be struck from the heading. And it should read, evidence has been received that one or more witness in this trial has been convicted of a crime. There were 2 witnesses that was applicable to. The remainder will be as is. And that was 1 witness for the state, 1 witness for the defense. I just will add that if Mr. Brooks has any position about these requests, he should, he is currently muted. He can raise his hand and I'll unmute. Otherwise, he can pass a note to the bailiff or simply tell the bailiff, who can then tell me and I can unmute him. But unless he tells me, then I'm going to assume he's made a decision not to provide further comment based upon the last statement he made to me. Then 141, I believe that's appropriate given the evidence that has been received. That's on identification of defendant is in issue. That I will instruct.
Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn said, hey, J9, I know one thing that may help you feel a bit safer on your trip. You've got us. I know that's right. Ew. Should anything happen, we are all across the country. I know that's right. My baby's is everywhere in different area codes and time zones and such. Okay? Yes, honey. Mama appreciate that. Ooh. Then put out the what do you put out the what's it called? Like it's like a call. Like put out the what's name call, whatever. Thank you, baby. Mama appreciate that. She do. Yes, she do. Make a paper plane.
The jury accordingly, unless there's a request from Mr. Brooks to take that out. Is there a request from you, sir, to take 141 out? I'll unmute for that purpose. It's found on page 106 because it's at the end of the
box is all
instruction.
scattered now. Look at that. You okay, Daryl?
This is the instruction on identification of
you
the
reading
defendant and where it's at issue in a case.
Oh, he finally decided to open it up and read it? Or he just looking at random shit, probably, actually.
I believe it's appropriate given the
SOS.
testimony in this case.
APB.
Do you have any position on that, sir? You are unmuted, so you can simply answer yes or no.
What if all of a sudden Daryl started being reasonable?
No response.
Be concerning, right?
Then
There it is, the bat
172,
signal.
circumstantial
Exactly.
evidence, flight, concealment.
That was it. It was the bat signal. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, New York. Thank you.
I believe is appropriate given the evidence that has been received during this case. Yes, sir?
Am I unmuted?
You have been.
Am I unmuted?
You are.
So how long before you mute? As soon as I say something?
Yep. Yep, you got it. Nailed it.
It depends on what
So
you
smart.
say, how you say it, and if it's responsive to what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. So watch
Why
your
do I have
mouth.
to be responsive to what you guys are doing?
She says, so
Nothing-
watch your
nothing
mouth.
I say even matters at this point. So what's the point of me being responsible? You can't make decisions for me.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to mute you unless you can participate in what we're doing, which is discussing the jury instructions.
I'm gonna tell the jury the truth. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell them what hasn't been told to me. I haven't been able to.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to mute you because we're trying to discuss the jury instructions, not what you're going to say during your closing argument. I will get to that later. In terms of instruction 172, I'll instruct Madam Clerk to take out of the heading the word escape. Should just say flight concealment.
Robert, that sounds good. That sounded so comforting
Then I
until the
reviewed
wink part.
154. I believe that's appropriate.
Look, I was like, oh, that's nice. And it comes to the wink wink. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is the wink wink for? What's the wink wink about?
I'm going to pull it up just as a draft. I'm not sure if there's anything that needs to be. So the pattern of instruction talks about a chart. Is there any request from the state as to just keep that or modify that in any way based upon the evidence that was presented? Because you actually submitted maps and things were received. I don't know that summary.
I think that there was a summary of the victims and the associated counts. I believe that that was exhibit 141.
But that was received, wasn't it?
And there were some charts of the extreme dance team, the formation, and dancing
Right.
grannies.
I got I got
Do you have the exhibit list, Madam Clerk?
area codes.
What are those numbers again? I wrote 141.
Correct. We're just looking for the extreme dance and dancing granny charts.
Where's the dancing grannies?
Grannies is 54. 54 would be the dancing grannies,
Okay.
and 33 is the extreme dance team.
So 54, 141, and 33.
Yes.
Do you think the use of the word chart is correct, or should that be?
I would say diagram and maps. The court has allowed the use of diagrams and maps to organize the evidence.
The maps were evidence, though. What this instruction says is the court has allowed the use of a chart to organize the evidence and to assist you in understanding it. The chart itself is not evidence. It is a summary of some of the evidence that was permitted or presented. However, it is the evidence that controls. You should rely on the chart only to the extent that you believe it accurately and properly summarizes the evidence.
Then we think 154 should not be given.
That's what I was wondering.
Because
So
they were all admitted.
they were all admitted based upon how they were presented and the
I apologize.
testimony regarding them. Typically, where that comes in is for use in openings and closings solely that are based upon evidence, and we anticipate those things coming in, not when there's been an actual document that's been admitted. So I don't think 154 is needed, and I'll deny that request. What about 152 regarding the view?
As I read that, that was given prior to the view, and I think that was appropriately given at that time. I don't believe it goes into the closing or the final instructions.
That
would
was
be position.
my inclination, but I wanted to get the party's position on that. I'll once again unmute Mr. Brooks and just ask him if he has any position regarding any of these last issues that we've discussed with as it relates to the jury instructions. Anything from you, sir, on the jury instructions?
Well, that's a good question, actually. Ash asked, what is on that ceiling? Let me tell you what's on the ceiling. Darrell's hopes and dreams. Darrell's future. Untouchable. He can't touch it. All the possibilities of anything that Darrell never would have had, even if he had been free, because nothing is nobody. Okay? Just everything, just logic and reasonability, all the things he'll never touch. The only thing that isn't up there is Bubba, because Bubba's in that cell waiting on Darrell. Okay, that's the only thing that Darrell can. What's on the ceiling? Everything that Darrell can't have there. That's the answer. So everything except for Bubba. That's it. Everything except for Bubba is what's on the ceiling. And that's why he's staring at it like that, Jeez. Even if he wasn't so little, it's still so far away. So far away. It's okay, Darrell, for everybody but you, but it's okay. It's okay.
He's not responding to the question. I believe that covers all of the issues that were raised by the parties then. You are. I'll give you one final opportunity to tell me if you have any requests as it relates to the jury
you get one more
instructions,
chance, Darrell.
Yeah,
Yeah, he don't like that. He don't like that. What you mean you giving me one chance? What you mean? Like, I'm the person in charge here. Can't you tell by how I'm like duct taped to this table? They got me scotch taped to this table. I got sticky tape around my legs, woman. How is you gonna act like I'm not in charge? It's gonna be hard to take you serious, Darrell. You are indeed attached by stapler to the table, and I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Okay? I don't know.
I didn't consent to nothing that y'all been talking about. And I say y'all because I haven't been participating in none of that.
I understand, sir. Your objection is noted. Your lack of consent is noted.
Okay, I don't see what's going on in there.
So
how's decisions being made without me being able to consent to it?
Sir, you forfeited your right to be present in this courtroom by your conduct,
Ooh,
and you have not
forfeited your
requested
rights.
to come back.
Actually, you took a break. So let's make sure the record is correct.
yeah, let's make sure the record is correct. We want a correct record,
I did.
At which time I was brought back into this courtroom.
Ooh, not which time.
I was advised you wanted to stay, sir.
CT, what's up, baby?
Okay, and you've been forcing me to come over here from the get-go. Why couldn't you force me to come back over here where I'm supposed to be at?
Sir, my understanding is you requested to stay in the other courtroom. I thought I put that on the record at the beginning.
You did.
If I did
You
not,
did.
I'll make that
You
part of the
did, Your
record now. I
Majesty.
was advised by the bailiffs that you were requesting to stay in that courtroom. I certainly advised you prior to that if there was a time you wanted to come back in, all you needed to do was ask. You've done that previously.
Just ask.
Yeah, but
Even during this time, though, you've been incredibly disruptive
I can't say anything.
during I mean, at one point you were muted for an extended period of time and you were yelling so loud, sir. We could hear you in this courtroom. I couldn't decipher what you were saying. And I was also made aware that another branch could hear you. So you continued your disruptive behavior.
That's fine, because at the end of the day, I should be heard. I have the First Amendment right to be heard. So if I'm going to be constantly muted, the only way for me to be heard is for me to raise my voice.
Mr. Brooks, one final time, do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? Otherwise, I'm going to approve them. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back in the afternoon to go over verdict forms.
I didn't answer yes or no, so how do you consent to anything without me answering the question?
Are you going to answer the question, sir?
But you can't force me to do it. You can't just say, I'm going to do this. Because
sir, but you also can't stall the proceedings by failing to answer.
I didn't try to stall the proceedings. You're the one that held me in contempt.
I never held you
in contempt. Of course.
All right, I'm going to mute him once again because he refuses to answer a very simple question about whether he has any requests as it relates to the jury instructions. I will work on making all the changes with Madam Clerk, finalizing the order, print them off again.
Daryl. Daryl, you're supposed to be fighting for your life here. You're supposed to be in here kissing ass, honey, and taking numbers. This is what you're doing. You can't come in here and kick up shit. They already want to put you away forever. They want to put you in a chair and pull a switch. Like, they want to do all of that. And you come in here and you just talking shit. I mean, it's a choice. I mean, who am I to tell you that you can't do that dumbass thing you want to do? I mean, who am I? I'm just mama, that's all. You know what I'm saying? I can't make you do nothing that make no sense. But I'm just saying that this would be a good time for you to shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Daryl, shut up. Okay?
He has been working on the verdict forms, which are, of course, separate, which need to be approved by this court. And so those will be printed off. A set will be provided to the state. A set will be provided to Mr. Brooks. We'll take I'll do a 90-minute lunch break. So it's 11:27. So we'll come back at 1 o'clock to finalize the verdicts and the jury instructions.
And Your Honor, with regard to sequestration of the jurors and the alternates and those issues, did you want to address those this afternoon?
Yes.
Okay.
We can do that.
Thank you.
I can put on the record that I had the civilian jury bailiffs provide the parties. We have a letter regarding sequestration. There's an emergency contact form. So all of the jurors were made aware of that. They know that. Of course, once the case is, all of the instructions are read and the parties make their arguments, and then there's some final instructions at the end, and the case goes to the jury. Obviously, only 12 of the 15 will be deliberating, but we can make a more full record of that this afternoon.
Thank you.
All right, we are in recess until 1 o'clock. I'm just instructing the parties to stay until the handout of the verdict, and then you can leave for lunch. Thank you.
Daryl, you fucked up. Daryl, you done fucked up the church's money. Oh, look, y'all, he's back. Look. They let him in. Hey, Daryl, how you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay? You look tired. And you smell funny. Daryl, hey, Daryl, that shirt and tie and shirt underneath the shirt combo it's a choice. You know, I wouldn't make it. I would never make it. I would never make that choice, but it's a choice. Congratulations on your freedom to make the choice. I guess. He like, I'm just tired. It's just me, myself, and my paperback Bible and my little piece of pen that is jammed inside of my paperback Bible. Daryl, blink if you need help. I guess he's okay. He don't seem to be blinking, so. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. I'm gonna make fun of you. Is that okay? Blink if you want me to stop. Great. I know your eyes is dry as shit. I know they are. I know they dry. How can they not be dry? Oh, why you look? Oh, you see? Oh, he caught us. He caught us, y'all. He caught us talking about him. He looked right at the camera. He looked right at us, y'all. He looked right at us. Looked us square in the eye. You okay, Daryl? Is you okay? You want some help? No? Good, because I was bluffing. I was just playing. I was just lying. Okay? That's what I was doing. That's the question. Do 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 do. Come on, Daryl. Come on, Daryl.
Forcing you at this time.
So you're not holding me in contempt?
Sir, I am not requiring you or forcing you to go into the other courtroom. It is a new part of the day. I thought it appropriate to have you brought here.
Why?
And only if you forfeit your right by conduct will I put you back in the other room.
So you going to address subject matter jurisdiction for the record, or are you going to state it on the record?
I'm declining to address that on the record for the reasons I've previously provided to you, not the least of which is I have addressed that by way of a written decision.
And it hasn't been proven for the record.
Your
have to state
objection
it
is
on the
noted.
record. Can I go back in the other courtroom? Because I'm not going to do this with you. I'm not.
Mr. Brooks, I do want to go over
We don't have.
jury instructions.
I don't understand the
verdicts.
jury instructions. I don't understand anything that's in these proceedings, and I'm not going to participate in something that I don't understand.
That's your choice, sir.
May I please go back into the other courtroom?
You can, based upon your choice and your request, I'll make a finding that he's forfeiting his right to be present in this
I didn't forfeit
courtroom.
anything. I asked.
I understand you've
So I
asked, but I
didn't
feel it's
forfeit
important to
anything.
also make a finding based upon your conduct.
Based upon what kind of me asking?
Are you willing to expressly waive that right on the record right now?
I'm not going to expressively waive
Should have
anything.
seen that one.
Are you willing to
I'm making
engage in a colloquy regarding your right to be present
You don't
on a
even know what that
knowing
is,
and
Your Honor.
intelligent and voluntary waiver of that right?
I am not going to consent to anything that I don't understand, and I will not answer any questions that I don't understand. I'm merely making a request to not be present in each proceeding.
Your Honor, he don't know none of the questions. So if he don't answer nothing that he don't understand, he ain't gonna answer shit. Cause stupid. Just in case you was wondering why. Cause dumb. That's why. That's right. Close your eyes.
And to be in the other
Close your eyes,
courtroom.
Daryl.
Again,
Maybe should
as I've
disappear.
stated numerous times now for the record, I will not answer or comply with anything I do not understand. I'm not making a voluntary waivery of anything.
Are you willing to be, let me rephrase that. If I have you stay in this courtroom, are you willing to follow the rules of decorum and courtesy?
I do not understand the question you are asking.
Are you willing to not interrupt the proceedings with disruptive behavior?
I do not understand the questions that you are asking.
Well, given that he won't answer the questions directly, for now he is to remain in this courtroom.
I'm requesting to not be in this courtroom.
But you won't go through, you won't answer my questions regarding that, sir.
I did. I told you I don't understand.
That's not answering the question, sir.
You asked me a question, I answered it. I don't understand. How can I answer something that I do not understand, Your Honor?
All right, let me start with the jury instruction.
You'll
There
start
is
with,
one I would
start
like
with subject
to.
matter jurisdiction?
No, I've declined that already, sir. I'm not going to address
Under
that
what
further.
law? Under what lawful law?
Sir, please do not interrupt me again with the topic of subject matter jurisdiction, or you run the risk of forfeiting your right to be present in this courtroom.
Then let me go in the other courtroom then.
Are you willing to engage in a discussion about that, sir? I need to make an appropriate record.
I just told you that I don't understand the questions you're asking. What do you want me to do? I can't answer something I don't understand.
Don't be an asshole. Can we try that?
I believe you're choosing not to answer them.
You can
sir.
believe what you want to believe. I believe that you hiding stuff from the jury. I believe you haven't been impartial or fair. You haven't let me even enter anything into evidence, which is my right to do so.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't matter what we believe,
sir.
Your Honor. I'm merely stating a request to not be present for these proceedings. I cannot answer the questions you are asking me because I don't understand them.
You understand your right to be present in the courtroom. Mm-hmm. Are you telling me you
I don't understand anything.
Right?
Nope. I don't understand. Nope.
Then you're going to stay here for now.
And under what lawful law? You can't force me to stay somewhere that I'm making a request not to. You can't make me understand. You can't force me to understand what I don't understand. You can't force that.
I need to address one of the jury instructions, number 315.
So, Your Honor.
You can't force me to understand. You can't force me to not run over children, Your Honor. Your Majesty, you can't force me to get a license before I drive my mother's car that I also live in. You can't. You can't force me to pay child support for the children that I make. You can't. You can't force me to lie in an interrogation room talking about I got a mortgage. You can't do that. Darrell said he had a mortgage, y'all. He said he got a mortgage and children at the house waiting on him. Okay? He comes home every day and he feeds them, makes dinner for them. Okay? 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 This is what he got. Darrell had a mortgage. Did you know? Did you know he had a mortgage? Because he had a mortgage. This is what he said. He's also a rapper. Did you know he was a rapper? Because he was a rapper. That's what he said. He said a lot of things that were hilarious.
I'm trying to make a request to not be present in these matters without disrupting the courtroom, as you say that I do, and over talking you, as you state that I do. I'm making a request merely to not be present for these proceedings. Obviously, I'm not needed because every decision that's been made here today has been made without my consent.
Yeah.
That's clearly telling me that I'm not needed.
Yeah. Yeah,
I have never consented to anything that's going on here today.
Yeah, no.
I haven't even been allowed to present any evidence.
Yeah, because fuck you.
Which is something that I stated weeks ago. Weeks. You already knew, Your Honor, that I wanted things to present into evidence. I've asked numerous times for that and have been denied. And I don't understand why I'm not being able to adequately defend myself.
In your words, you're not being allowed to adequately defend yourself based upon your conduct in this courtroom and throughout these proceedings, and your unwillingness to follow the simple rules of decorum, courtesy, procedure, rules of evidence. You refused to answer a variety of questions this morning when this court went through or attempted to go through the colloquy with you regarding your right to testify and your right not to testify. And because of that, and based on the case law that I cited this morning, I made a finding that you forfeited your right to present further testimony and evidence through other witnesses, and then you forfeited your right to testify in your behalf. I'm not going to revisit those, sir.
I'm not asking you to revisit them, but
you are. But you are.
They weren't correct.
You are.
I understand you will
because
disagree
I
with
never
that.
consented to it and I never answered something.
I understand.
And
you
I
did
just
not
stated
consent
the
to
reason
that.
why I didn't answer because I don't understand. You cannot force me to understand what you're asking me.
Sir, I could not even get through the advisement. You wouldn't even listen. You talked over me repeatedly.
Was that from the other courtroom or in here? Because I've been over there all morning.
To the place that you are requesting to go back to, right?
You sent me into the other courtroom.
You're right, I did.
Right. So I've been over there all morning.
with an adequate audio and visual system connecting the two courtrooms. The functional equivalent
to
of
your
being present in this
equivalent, to
courtroom.
your equivalent is adequate, but to mine it's not. Seeing as how you always state Illinois versus Allen. You always state that. You always state that. But it never refers to a fourth option that you refer to. It never
Mr.
refers
Brooks, I'm not
to
going
that.
to debate this with you. If you continue to bring up subject matter jurisdiction, Illinois
I
versus
didn't bring
Allen,
up subject
the
matter
decisions that I
jurisdiction.
made earlier,
I'm trying to figure out
then
why I'm being
you
held in
are
contempt.
frustrating the purposes of this hearing
I'm trying to
right
figure out
now,
why I'm being held
which
in
is
contempt.
to finalize the
And
jury
then when
instruction and the verdict forms.
Your Honor, I'm merely trying to understand why when you hold me in contempt,
I never held you in contempt, sir.
you attempted to.
Nope.
You've never attempted to hold me in contempt.
No, sir. I'm not going to revisit all of these issues.
When I asked you where you hold
Are
me in
you
contempt,
going
you
to
said civil.
respect the decisions that I've made
They're
by
not
not interrupting
they're
me?
not correct decisions, Your Honor.
I understand that.
I can't answer. You asked me questions. You asked me questions.
They ask you nothing.
I didn't answer them based on my understanding. How can you force me to understand what you're asking me if I don't? And then you still make a finding based on that. How is that lawful law?
Mr. Brooks, I stand behind the record that I've made today.
And that's fine. I'm not
advising you
arguing
that
with
if
you
you
about what you
continue
rude.
to talk
I'm saying,
over
how
me,
can you do that without my
if
consent?
you continue to raise issues that I've
That's
already
a violation
addressed,
of my civil rights.
if you continue to raise these issues, sir, and thwart the purpose of this court, which is to finalize the jury instruction and the verdict forms, you will forfeit your right to be present in the courtroom, and you will appear from the other courtroom.
Okay.
Absent you, I know
And
you've requested to be there.
I made a request the moment we walked in here to not be present for these proceedings, but yet
But you
still,
also won't have a dialogue with me about your understanding
because
of what that
it's my
means.
Fifth Amendment right. I'm exercising my rights that I reserved from the moment we walked in here this morning. You can't force that. You can't force me to do anything, actually.
There it is. There's the line.
No, you're right, but I can make certain.
You see, you can't force me to do anything, actually. I mean, except for, eat when you say, shit when you say, sit next to Bubba when you say, work in the kitchen when you say, give up all my money because restitution when you say. Face the wall and spread my legs and bend over and cough when you say, Aside from those things, you can't make me do nothing. Really. I mean, if you think about it, you can't control me at all, aside from the way you completely own me and control me. Daryl, you funny, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, you funny, Daryl.
Findings that you forfeit rights
You
that
can't
you have based upon
and
your
based
conduct.
on what lawful law, Your Honor?
I've cited the law this morning. All right, I am moving
Illinois
on.
versus Allen, right?
I am
That
moving
I can
on.
be present from another courtroom.
I need
if I
to
forfeit
discuss
my right-
instruction 315.
Your Honor,
because
I don't
believe some
understand.
language needs to be modified based upon the court's earlier ruling today.
I don't understand.
You don't understand,
understand
Your
the
Honor. There's nothing we
proceedings.
can do about it. Look, we can't do nothing about this. We gotta let him
And
go.
I
He
think
don't
that should be
understand.
stated for the record. If I'm telling you repeatedly, Your Honor, that I don't understand. You can't force me to understand. That's a violation of my constitutional rights to try to force something upon me. That's coercion, Your Honor.
That's coercion.
Mr. Brooks, I completely
Supported.
disagree with your characterization of the proceedings this morning. While it is true that you did not provide consent, you were entirely
didn't.
uncooperative with court this
That's
morning.
because I didn't
and-
understand. I'm explaining why, Your Honor. I'm
and
not
the court
trying to
gave
leave
you
it where it
ample
was at. I'm
opportunity
attempting
to answer the questions.
I'm attempting to
So I'm going to go.
explain myself of why I did not answer. It was because the way that you're making it seem is that I intentionally didn't want to answer, and that's
Mr.
not
Brooks,
fair.
I'm moving on to instruction 315.
And I still don't understand. So how can we even proceed?
Mr. Brooks,
if I'm telling you I don't
understand
understand?
what that I'm asking you to be
No, I
quiet?
don't. No, I
Mr.
don't.
Brooks, please stop
And
interrupting
for the
me.
record, I don't consent to being called that name, Your
You
Honor.
clearly hear me, sir, because if you didn't hear me, then you wouldn't make that statement. I
Hearing
know
and
you can hear
understanding
me.
is two different things.
I know you can hear me, sir. I'm asking
Hearing
you
and
to
understanding
stop
is two different
interrupting
things.
me.
I'm not trying to interrupt you, but you're gonna, at some point, you're gonna ask me my opinion of what's going on, and then when I tell you I don't understand, it's gonna be taken as me trying to delay or trying
If
to do
you
this or
stop
trying to do
talking,
that.
I will explain why I'm bringing up instruction 315.
And I'm not gonna understand your explanation.
Well, you can't say that if you haven't heard what I have to say.
Didn't you try to do this earlier before lunch?
I'm not gonna understand the thing that you said about the thing. Like I know you said you about to do something, but I'm not. No, I'm not gonna understand it. Like I ain't even said it yet, but I'm not gonna understand it though, and I already know that. So there. Oh, Daryl, you funny. You's a funny guy. You's a funny guy. You are. Not that one. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, they want that too. Jesus. Oh, I'm not gonna find it.
But I need to clarify something, because 315, which is the instruction that has it's titled Defendant Elects Not to Testify. I had it in there. However, that instruction should really only be given if requested by the defendant. There has been no request made. And obviously this court made a finding that he forfeited his right to testify. And absent Mr. Brooks requesting that instruction to be in, I believe it would not be proper for this court to include 315 in the instructions to the jury. Does the state have any position on that?
Your Honor, I did look at the notes that are associated with instruction 315, and I would agree.
All right. Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on whether this court should include instruction 315 in the jury instructions to the jury?
I don't even understand what 315 jury instruction is.
It's entitled Defendant Elects Not to Testify. I'll read it for you. It's my notes, meaning my materials, my jury instruction book says to be given only if requested by a defendant, and it reads as follows. This is the actual language of the instruction. A defendant in a criminal case has the absolute constitutional right not to testify. The defendant's decision not to testify must not be considered by you in any way and must not influence your verdict in any manner. So my question is, do you want this instruction read or modified in any way?
You just said I got a constitutional right not to testify or to testify. I didn't make either one of those decisions, so I don't understand.
The jury instruction is typically read when a defendant does not testify. In every other case that I've had, the decision on whether to testify was a decision made by the defendant personally. In this case, the court found that you forfeited your right to testify based upon your conduct. That is the ruling I made this morning.
How did I make that decision though? I didn't.
My question to you is, do you want the jury instructed that your silence must not be considered by them in any way and must not influence their verdict in any manner?
What do you mean my silence? My Fifth Amendment right?
Correct.
He wasn't expecting
I'm not
that.
hearing a request from you to
wasn't
have the
expecting
jury
because
given this
I
instruction.
don't understand why you.
What you talking about? My Fifth Amendment right? Like, yes. Like, fuck. You were supposed to be like, no. So that I could be like, because I had that. Okay. What do you want me to do? I'm just a little guy. I mean, come on, Your Honor. I mean, you guys are trying to put me away forever. What do you want me to do? Not be an asshole? I've been this my whole life, Your Honor. Your Majesty, you're asking too much, okay? You're asking for too much. Oh my God. This shirt is way too thin, Daryl. It's way too thin. And that yellow on orange ain't the move. And that pocket is so low, that shirt's so big. That pocket is sitting on your belly button, baby. It's too big. This shirt's too big. I'm just telling you what I'm saying here. Okay?
Asking me the question, Your Honor. I
I'm
never
saying,
decided to or
so
not
Kelly,
to testify. I
I
never
understand
decided
that,
either
sir.
way.
I understand that.
So how can I answer that? I don't understand why. I don't understand.
we are now at the moment where we are discussing whether the jury should receive an instruction specifically on you not testifying, irrespective of the reason for that. I believe I could modify this instruction to simply say a defendant's silence or a defendant not testifying should not be considered by the jury in any way and must not influence their verdict in any manner. Are you making such a request for a modified instruction?
I don't understand the question because I never decided to or not to testify.
I understand. I understand what you're saying, sir. I really do. But in light of the court's decision that you forfeited your right to testify,
how did I forfeit something I never said?
Do you want the jury to be instructed something to the effect of they cannot use your silence, meaning they cannot use you not testifying against you in any way?
I don't understand because I never made a decision not to or to testify.
I'll ask you one more time, and if you do not answer with a yes or no, I will take your answer of not answering as you are not making a request for a modified instruction.
How can you do that,
Do
Your
you
Honor?
want this court, sir, to instruct the jury in any way regarding you not testifying in this case?
I don't understand the question.
All right, then based upon there has not been an express request made by Mr. Brooks to give either 315 as it's in the standard or pattern jury instruction or a modification as this court has suggested, 315 is to be taken out of the jury instructions.
How are all these decisions being made without me understanding?
Oh, how y'all doing all of this behind his back like
Then
this?
I have looked over
It ain't right.
the verdict forms, and other than really what I would describe as some consistency in how phrases, whether there's all caps, not all caps, but
All caps.
what we call the sentence capitalization for the charges. For example, I want to be consistent with how I spell out first degree intentional homicide or first degree recklessly endangering safety. There was just sometimes it was capitalized, sometimes it wasn't. So we're looking through all of that to be consistent. I want to make sure the word information is capitalized since that's the charging document, things of that nature. It is my practice, and you should be aware, Mr. Brooks, that I always put the not guilty verdicts on top when I hand all the verdict forms to the jury. And by that, I mean it's by charge. So they're collated, if you will. So the not guilty followed by the guilty for counts 1 through 76.
You said it's collated. What do that mean?
Collated.
So I put the not.
It's a drink, Daryl. It's a drink. It's like, you know, there's like Pepsi and then it's collated. Daryl, you okay? Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, you look tired. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Ooh.
Guilty, then the guilty for count 1, followed by the not guilty and the guilty for count 2, and so on and so forth, all the way through
What's
the
the not
remainder
guilty?
of the counts that are alleged in this case, which
You
in this
know
case
and I know I'm
total
guilty.
76.
I don't understand. So how?
I looked at the
Yeah, just tell him y'all is looking into the death penalty and see if if his eyes straighten up then. He'd be like, "What? What you say?" Oh my God.
special questions
Will you
that
answer
are
that, Your
on the
Honor?
guilty verdicts only. They did appear to be proper. Again, just some grammatical things, but I believe those are all accurate.
You know, here's something funny. You know what? When Mama lay her little edges there. Let's see this little piece right here. And it's like a curl. It lets them curled up. I would usually glue this down and make a little swoopy. You know, make a little swoopy. But not today. She's just sitting there chilling. You know what I'm saying? She's just sitting there chilling, giving horn action. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I got a horns. I saw it before I came on here, but I was like, I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna let her live her fabulous life. She just She just like, I'm just living. I'm just living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden, golden. Living my life like it's golden. She a little curl. She feels great. Ah, yes, honey. Your little swoopies. Get the little swoopies. Give it life. My hair be all oh my God. Speaking of, I'm gonna have to fucking wash my hair, y'all. I don't want to do it. I'm literally gonna have to wash my hair tomorrow. Like I do have a choice, but it's gonna be rough if I don't. It's gonna be rough going where I'm going. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna have to do with my hair being a hot fucking mess like this. It's a mess. Layer upon layer upon layer of product. It's like a wax museum up here. It's a wax museum.
Can I go to the other courtroom? Since you don't have to answer any questions, but I have to answer all. Can I just go to the other courtroom?
Not at this time.
Why not?
Oh my God.
I keep telling you I don't understand these proceedings, and you just keep...
Yeah, but you also said you wanted to come back in this room. And now you want to go back. He's just trying to hold it up. He thinks he can frustrate them. He could get them so frustrated that they'd be like, you know what, forget it. Dang, we'll just prosecute the next person, I guess. We got to let him go. You know what I'm saying? I got to go up north. I got to attend my sister's going away to the nether realms gathering. So that's a strange way to put it, but that's where I'm going.
Running right over my rights, like you don't even hear me saying anything.
Attorney Basie, are you handling the verdict forms?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I go to the other courtroom, please?
Are you waiving your right to be present in this courtroom?
I'm not waiving anything.
Then the answer is no.
I'm making a request.
Then the answer is no.
Then how's it? So what? You gonna try to force me to interrupt and do all this so you can make the record make it seem like I forfeited something that I came in here as soon as we got on the record and made a request to not be present for these proceedings. But when I'm making a request to avoid the drama and all that,
sir, the only one with the drama is you.
It's you too.
It's only 59 degrees in Disneyland. That's hot. It's hot in Disneyland right now. It's hot in Disneyland. I know. Ain't it terrible? It's something. But guess what, Harley? Everybody going to the same place. We all just biding time here. We all just biding our time here. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother say, I can't say it enough. Ain't none of us gonna make it out of this here thing alive. It's what you do while you're here. You're supposed to be good to people. You leave the place better than you found it. Okay, if you're here being toxic as hell and causing chaos, and then you leave and go to the nether realms and you done created chaos here, you're gonna have to live in chaos in your nether realm station. You're gonna have to live in chaos in your netherrealm station. Okay, I want my netherrealm station to be clean and look a lot like the way I imagine, like my dream idea of how I would like to live here is how I would like my netherrealm station to be. So I ain't trying to cause no chaos. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, honey. Yes, honey.
You the big contributor to the whole thing.
Mr. Brooks,
Thank you, Benjamin.
I have to
appreciate
preside
you,
over
baby.
this case.
Yeah, and you haven't been impartial or fair yet.
I have not been impartial or fair.
Mr. Brooks, I have a question to the state. I ask that you not interrupt, and then
It's not about me interrupting. It's about me attempting to understand. I've been saying that since we came in here.
Mr.
Just
Brooks,
trying to
I
You
will
can't force
respond
me
as
to
follows
understand.
to that. You waived your right.
He says that, but if she was to be like, okay, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right, Daryl. We've been being very unfair to you, because you are the priority. You are the main character. You are the tallest. And so we I'm gonna explain this to you because you're right. You are. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm so disappointed in myself, Daryl. I really I need to do better, and I'm gonna do better now because you have corrected me. So now tell me what it is that you would like for me to explain to you so that you can understand. He'd be like, I ain't gonna tell you. I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to. You supposed to know. Like, bitch, get up underneath of this prison. He don't want to know, but he'll still do that like this. It's not fair because I'm just trying to understand. And then when she try to explain it, I'm not gonna understand when you say it. Y'all remember 5 minutes ago when he said that, right? I'm not gonna understand. When she offered to explain it, I'm still not gonna understand it. Is what he said. Look at this. But he's making this real full face like he really is just a confused child trying to get it, trying to sort it all out. All right, Daryl. Go fuck yourself, Daryl.
To counsel.
Oh, never mind. You got Bubba now. Never mind.
Waive my right to no counsel. I gave you the contract.
Right.
I did not.
Oh, he definitely did.
And you won't sit here and say that for the record because that is not what happened.
It is for the record.
You are
No.
incorrect.
So we don't have the. Do we have the paperwork? Because I believe that I gave you the paperwork back that you.
Mr. Brooks, you
I gave it to you, altered,
clearly
and did not waive it.
have been presented.
If you wrote on that paper, give me freedom and then hand it back to her, do you think that was going to get you free? I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. Okay? Yeah, he confused. Well, he is confused. He's confused and refuses to be given the information. That's not confused. That's an asshole. That's an asshole. That's not confused. That's an asshole. That's a disruption. That's a problem. That's a mother's mistake. Daryl is a should have been swallowed. That's what he is. Okay. Daryl should have been swallowed for sure. He definitely was. He went down the wrong pipe. That's all I'm saying. Like he went down the wrong tube. Like he should have been. He should have been in some floating in some stomach acid. All I'm saying. It's all that I'm saying. If the universe went the way it was supposed to, this would have been devoured in stomach acid. It's just what I'm thinking. It's all that I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I've been wrong before. Not about this, not about him, but I've been wrong before. It happens. And it was hard to believe. Pardon Daryl, then this. It wouldn't even work. If Trump tried to pardon Daryl, it wouldn't work. The pardon in itself, in theory, like it would be like, no. The prison cell wouldn't open. The metal would be like, yeah, no. Oh, if you try to pardon a Daryl, I think you'd be cursed for the rest of your life and always and forever. You'd be cursed just for thinking it out loud, just for saying it, like, and giving any kind of intent to sound like you were serious. You get a curse, like a drag me to hell type of curse. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have seen that movie, Drag Me to Hell.
Presenting a nuanced argument regarding the right to counsel versus the right to assistance of counsel.
That is not true.
That's a pretty sophisticated argument. That's why I believe you fully understand what's going on in this courtroom.
I don't fully understand.
I disagree with your characterization
of the
right to counsel.
God. You know that you accepted the way that I gave it to you. So you shouldn't have did that if you had questions of me not understanding.
I don't have any questions whatsoever.
You definitely do, because I'm telling you right now I don't understand, and you still won't even acknowledge the fact that I'm saying in open court on the record that I don't understand something. I haven't waived anything. You made decisions today that I didn't consent to, that I explained I did not answer because I didn't understand, which is my right to say that.
Right, Mr. Brooks, you
It's
are
also my Fifth
interfering with
Amendment
the
right to be
proper and
silent.
orderly administration of these proceedings. I understand that you disagree with the decisions that I have made, but you aren't respectful of the decisions. You keep wanting to debate them and argue them. That is not the proper legal recourse at this time. I have asked you if you're willing to waive your right to be present. You indicated you're not.
Because
and
of
yet
the way
you continue
put it.
to
You said
interrupt.
waive. I'm not waiving anything.
Then that's why you're here until I make a finding that you, by your conduct, are forfeiting your right to be present.
Well, make the finding and kick me out.
It's who from Florida?
Oh, make the finding and hold me in contempt, which is what you waiting to do anyway. That's why that courtroom been set up the way it has for the whole time, because at some point it's anticipated that I will be over there. Which is not impartial and which is biased. It's judicial misconduct.
Is this judicial
I
misconduct?
stated from the beginning, sir, that
Is that what it is?
goals of this trial.
So you reading from
Are
the paper, or
threefold.
are you reading, or are you just citing what
Number
you know?
one, sir, is during the evidentiary phase of this was to control the presentation of evidence so as to ensure fairness and reliability of the criminal trial process.
And I offered
That
evidence that you
includes
didn't allow.
developing relevant facts upon which a determination of guilt or innocence can be made, what is sometimes referred to in the case law as the ascertainment of truth. There's an equal but secondary purpose related to efficiency and effectiveness. That has been my repeated use of 906.11 is what that would fall under. There's a third goal of everything that I've done here, and that is the courtesy and decorum in this courtroom, what I've sometimes referred to as civility. Of course, there are other goals as well, including protecting your rights, protecting the record, protecting the jurors.
How have my rights been protected, Your Honor, if I can't even put evidence into
Disagreement
it?
with the
I can't
court
even make evidence.
decisions, sir.
Yeah, but how can
In
I defend myself if I can't even present evidence?
But sir, you have not been willing to follow the rules of civility
But
and
that doesn't have
decorum
anything to do with my evidence.
It has
I could have
everything.
did that from the other courtroom too, correct?
Sir, you.
If I can
by
be
your
present from the
conduct-
other courtroom, I should be able to present evidence.
Hey, Daryl, I'm just curious. Hey, look, I want you to have your rights and I want you to have whatevers and stuff. But I would like to know what exactly it is that you had as evidence. Like, what was your evidence? I'm asking for a friend. Like, what was Daryl's evidence? I wasn't even there. I was at my friend's house. What's your friend's name? I'm not comfortable saying. I wasn't even driving. My friend was driving. What's your friend's name? I'm not comfortable saying. Did you have shoes on that day? I did. I did have shoes on. That was my evidence. Oh wait, is that what that guy's holding? Never mind. Where you say you found it at? In a playhouse, you say? Interesting. What is his evidence? What's this evidence that he really wants to use? I would have duct taped his mouth shut. I know they got the tape on hand, Sammy. I know they got it on hand because they duct taped him to that fucking table. They taped him with electrical tape, y'all. They electrical taped you, Daryl. Don't worry. The shock shackles can't hurt you because of the electrical tape. I think you're grounded. It's okay. You'll be fine. I think that's how that works. Let's test it out. Somebody push the button. Let's see if it works. Let's check it out. See if it works. Ooh. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. And said he wanted to Oh, he wanted to back in his cell. Yeah, and he even pointed it out that he was like, it's in the rules thing that they can tape him, that they can tape his mouth shut, and they can like muzzle him in the courtroom. But he got a problem with them putting him in the next courtroom where he can actually still be heard somewhat. But duct taping, he's fine with, apparently, Sammy. Apparently, that's fine. That's gonna be just fine. Ooh, I'm back. Bird refused to go to bed. That is so funny. Marilyn got this bird. I was saying that you know, like the birds. Well, it's just a thing I heard. I always thought it was like we're parrots. I assumed it was parrots, but I don't know if that. I guess that's not true. But it's some type of bird where they're like, well, that's why that people put the like a blanket over the cage, the bird cage, because soon as you put the bird in darkness, it's kind of like a candle. You know, like when you put the little thing on to cover it, and then it snuffs out its like its energy, its oxygen. But if you like put a blanket over a bird cage, the bird will fall asleep. Apparently, Maryland's bird does not do that. Okay, she gotta rock that bad boy to sleep. You know, she gotta give it some milk and rock it to sleep. She gotta have a conversation with it. Come on, please, just go to bed. Just go to sleep, please. Like, that's a baby. That's a person. That bird's running your house at this point. It's like a small child would. Ooh.
Evidence from the other courtroom as well.
And you, by your conduct this morning, sir, are not willing to answer the most basic of questions about whether
the
totalitarianism.
Have I not asked, in fairness, have I not asked to admit evidence? Have I not asked more than once?
Mr. Brooks, you have not asked to present any evidence.
Yes, I have. You told me we weren't at the evidentiary phase.
Manner.
How would I know that if you didn't answer the question?
And you, as your own attorney, you proceed at your own peril sometimes.
That
whether
has
you have
nothing
a
to do
full
with me
understanding of the
presenting
rules of
evidence.
procedure and rules of evidence or not. And
That
I
has
made that
nothing to do with
abundantly
me being able
clear.
to present evidence.
So, Mr. Brooks,
Nothing
this is your
I
final
presented have
warning.
been able to be admitted into
I am
evidence.
turning to the state for a discussion of the verdict forms. If you interrupt me or them again, then I will make a finding that you forfeited your right to be present.
Oh, people, hey, people, what's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing, people? It's been a minute since I seen that name. How is you doing? Never too late to dream, said Dumb Darrell filed his final appeal extension, and the Wisconsin Appeals Court have until Friday to rule, and if they will allow his extension again. Let's hope this is it forever under the prison. I want him to do his appeal, honey. I want him to come in here and I want him to show his ass one more time. I need him to show his ass one more fucking time. Just one more again. One more again. Okay? One more again.
And you will appear from the neighboring courtroom.
You want me to appear from the neighboring courtroom?
I don't.
Just let me go.
Attorney Basie, go ahead.
Just let me go.
Just let me go.
I felt that all the verdict forms looked good. I did ask your clerk.
All right, he's interrupted. He's forfeited his right to be here. He's chosen to do that despite the warning from the court. Will be
There
in
wasn't
recess
no
until
warning.
he's
I'm the
taken
one that asked.
over
So let's
to the other
make the record
courtroom,
correct.
and we
I'm
have
the one
the
that asked
audio.
when we came in here.
Look at that. Look, ain't it so funny? I want to leave. Look, now that he is going to be put out. No, I asked to leave. So you didn't put me out. I left on my own. I think it's the semantics. Darrell, you just lucky they ain't pulling a switch on you like this. I said pulling a switch. That sounds like spanking, like when you're a kid and they pull a switch, you know, they get a switch off a tree. I'm sorry, I just had a memory of that. Funny story that I won't share, but hilarious.
And video working appropriately.
I asked when we came in here to
Madam
be
Clerk,
present
we'll
from the
have
other
to do
court.
it by Zoom because we may have to utilize the share screen in order for
We don't have to utilize no serious screen because I'm not going to participate in no proceedings that I don't
the
understand.
documents.
I told you I don't understand
We're
a
in
million
recess until
times.
we get the courtroom set up.
No, we don't have to be in recess. I don't agree to it.
Look at that. I don't agree to. No, we ain't got it. We ain't gonna do nothing really. I mean, honestly, I don't have to participate. Oh, Daryl, you funny. You so funny, fun. You's a funny, fun. Yes, you is. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get me some sleepy rest. Okay. No, actually, I might play a little bit of. I don't know. Actually, I gotta get up from this chair, and I'll see how I feel. But I definitely need to turn this light off because my brain hurts. My brain hurts. To everybody who dropped a little something, Mama appreciate it because Mama got shit going on, you see. And Mama appreciate the sprinkle blessings on Mama's, hair that need to be washed. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Did you hit the like button? It's 45 people in here. Anybody in here who is watching me right now, if you are hearing the sound of my voice, hit the like button, please. Please and thank you. Mama appreciate it so much. Never too late. Have you hit the like button? Did you do it? People, did you hit the like button? Did you do it? Did you? Did you? Muffins? Did you do it? Yes. Okay. Michelle Smith, did you hit the like button? Jojo, did you hit that button, please? And thank you, Joseph Thomas, hit the like button. Yeah, so I'm calling out the names of the people who may not have. If I did not call your name, it's because I have an expectation that you probably did do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did? Okay, awesome. Yes, honey. All right. I'm going to shut her brain off a little bit. Process life, you know what I'm saying? Good night.